Okay, today we're going to talk about how to tune the guitar. It's very important to tune your guitar every time you play. If it's not in tune, it's not going to sound good. When it's in tune, then chords sound good and scales sound good too. When we tune, what we're doing is we're matching our strings to a specific pitch. Each string on the guitar has a certain pitch that it needs to be, or else it's not going to sound good. We tune the guitar down here using the tuners that are located on the headstock. With the tuners, if I rotate it counterclockwise, it tightens the string. And if I rotate it clockwise, it loosens the string. Now when we tune, a note can be one of three things. It can either be sharp, flat, or in tune. When a note is sharp, that means that the pitch is too high and we need to lower the pitch. That also means that the string is wound too tightly and we need to loosen the string. When a note is flat, that means that the pitch is too low and we need to raise the pitch or tighten the string. And if a note is in tune, then we leave it alone. Now you might ask, why do we need to tune every day? Shouldn't it be in tune? Well, a lot of things are responsible for taking a guitar out of tune. Normal playing will take it out of tune. The weather, changes in the weather. Also, just carrying around in its case is enough to knock it out of tune. So that's why we need to do this every day. There are several different ways you can tune with the guitar. The easiest way is to buy an electric tuner, which you can get at any music store. And this tells you if you're sharp or flat or in tune. Another great way to tune is to use the tuning track that's on most books that I use with my students. So we're going to use that right now. I'm going to play a track from one of the books that I use. We're going to listen to the notes and tune the guitar to them. I'm going to show you what the note sounds like when you're flat and when it's sharp. So this is the high E string. If you hear, mine's a little bit sharp, so I'm going to loosen it. And now it's in tune. Here's the B string. This is how it sounds flat. Hear that? Hear how it's lower than what's on the CD? Now I'm going to tighten the string by moving it counterclockwise into tune. Here's the G string. That sits sharp. Now it's in tune. If you listen to it, when it's in tune, it almost starts to sound like one note, and that's how you know it's in tune. Here's the D string. That's the D string flat. Now there it is in tune. Here's the A string. That's in tune. I can raise it up. That's sharp. There it is, back in tune again. Here's the low E string. I can bring it way down. Hear that? Hear how it's way low? Now it's in tune. So that's basically how you tune. Tuning takes some practice. Like anything else on the guitar, like your chords or your scales or a riff, anything like that, you need to practice, and tuning is the same way. The first couple times you do it, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to hear the differences in the notes, but the more you do it, the easier it'll get. And if you get in the habit of doing it often, then it won't be as drastically out of tune every time you do it, and you'll be able to do it quicker and easier. Another way that you can tune is to use a technique called relative tuning. And that's when you tune the guitar to itself. If you go to the 5th fret, you can match the fretted note to the next open string. So for example, if I play 5th fret on the low E string, hear that? That's the same pitch as open A. Here are they the same pitch? And you can do this across the fretboard. So if I play the 5th fret on the A string, that's the same note as open D. If I play 5th fret on the D string, that's the same as open G. And if I play, now when I go to the G string, it's different. I have to move down to the 4th fret and then tune the B string that way. And then I go back to the 5th fret to tune the high E string. So that's a really handy way to tune if you don't have a tuner available, or if you don't have a piano or something where you can listen to the pitch.